Hello and welcome to Two Truths and One Lie. Today it's me and Chance telling each other two truths and one lie, because that's the name of the game. The guesser will try and find the lie. If they are incorrect, they're gonna get sprayed with water. But if they are correct, the person who's saying the things are gonna get sprayed with water. Either way, we're getting wet.
Who are you talking to?
That camera! Joining us today are AAA. We have Angela, Amanda, and Arasha. Hi.
Can you turn it up?
Yeah,
a little
let's turn it
for
up.
me?
I'm turning it up.
Thank
I love
you.
when they talk right.
Quiet, winches!
This is no. We're in our couch. You guys are on a TV.
Yeah,
That was
splash
so
zone.
realistic.
We're
The
not
whole
here.
set is a splash zone.
No,
not
this is
picking
incredibly
seats.
vivid.
What was that?
This is incredibly vivid right now. I thought we were.
Why are you talking like
I don't know why
Ooh.
she's talking like that. Okay.
We're at the salon.
that? Okay.
I just want to say right off the bat, I don't believe in guns, and I think this is inappropriate.
Well, guns believe in you.
No, you have to stop that.
Chance, you think you're a good liar?
No.
Neither am I,
Okay.
but I've got good stories.
Oh. I've already played this against Ian. I think I lost. I don't plan on losing this time.
I'm like, I played it with Spencer, and I don't remember who won, but that's when we learned that he only had one ball.
Oh my God, and that's lore.
He only has
Infamous.
one ball?
And I was born with only one testicle.
Wow.
Wow, you only got one ball,
my
I got
guy.
one little, it's the right one.
It's always the right
It's always
one.
the right one.
I just learned that I won against Spencer. I was there, but it's been years. So I'm gonna go first, haha. Chance, I've got two truths online, ready? I once had a prairie dog as a pet.
Do you think it's that one?
Do you know what a prairie dog is?
Yeah, a mammalian creature.
They're like a little rodent
Yeah,
thing that
yeah.
pops out. Okay, cool. I once had hermit crabs as a pet.
Oh, shit.
And I once had a cat as a pet.
Okay, so I'm working through this. You're from Florida. You definitely had a crab as a
The
pet.
way your mouth shaped for
Yeah,
Florida,
that was
you're from
very
Florida.
weird.
Florida.
No, your mouth did
Florida.
something else.
It went.
Florida.
It went.
Florida.
It did.
So I'm working
Hey,
this out.
peanut gallery?
Yes.
We haven't really started yet.
Who's this
So
now?
you don't need to chime
Who is
in.
that?
How big is a prairie dog?
When they're
Okay.
standing.
And what was the last one?
Cat. Put on how big is a cat?
How big is a cat? And how big
Well,
is
that's the head, like right there.
how big is a hermit crab?
Tiny.
They're tiny, right?
They're little.
Can they
Yeah.
switch shells?
Yeah. They uncoil and they switch shells.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But at some point they just like stay one size.
But not all crabs can switch shells. Not all crabs.
Not all
Hashtag
crabs.
Not all crabs. Did you paint your hermit crab shells?
That's animal abuse.
Is
no,
it?
no, it's not. No, I did not paint my hermit crab
Okay.
shells. One of them did pinch me and it made me very upset though.
Okay.
Leading the witness.
How did your cat die?
It was actually really upsetting. One day we came out and she had like a really swollen like eye
Okay.
and we had to take her to the vet and they were like, it's not good.
Vets don't
So
go.
That apparently went.
I have a goalie vet.
And where the f did you get a prairie dog from?
A pet store, but we actually got it from my mom's friend whose son had a prairie dog from the pet store and he couldn't take care of it anymore, so we adopted the prairie dog.
Mom's friend's
Specifics.
son.
I am from Florida.
You are from Florida, so I think the prairie dog is a truth. I don't think you've had a cat.
Are you sure about that?
Change it.
Change it.
I don't know.
It's not Price is Right.
No, we can't intervene.
Okay.
I feel like vets don't go
I
like
feel like they're the fates right now.
No, yeah, they've got the string. and they're
Good
like,
luck.
Yeah. Like they're sharing one eyeball. Okay. I don't think you've had a prairie dog. I'm locking in prairie dog.
as the lie.
Yes.
Oh, please keep
Stop.
Chivalry is dead.
It is.
Chance. The fact that I had a prairie dog was true.
Oh!
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just a little wet. You had a prairie dog?
I had a prairie dog and hermit crabs. No cat.
No cat. Arasha!
Vance, don't do this.
I'm not listening to the fates anymore.
I was just testing.
Quiet, woman!
Right.
Prairie dogs are literally the cutest and best pets ever.
Aww.
We had like a big cage and we'd come home and they like the prairie dogs have this thing where it's like if everything's all clear they go to each other and it's like as if you like squeeze a little thing and so we'd come home and they'd be like yay basically and you come in and like hi and you unlock the cage and they're like yay and they come and like cuddle and you can like sit and watch TV and they'll be on their back like in your arm and just going and you can pet their little bellies.
And it's a dog?
No, it's basically like a gopher but smaller and more intellectual.
I think he's lying.
You should have asked us that question first, then we would have filtered it for you.
Anyway, prairie dogs.
Hey, you look stupid as hell right now. You got water all over your sweater.
Wow, listen to Arasha.
I didn't
We
tell
don't
you
know
to
the
do that.
answers.
Clearly. Okay.
All right.
This category is titled
What category is it?
Boys.
Yes.
Boys with a Z or with an S?
Both.
I'll be able to do this.
With an I or with a Y?
What?
No.
That made sense.
No.
Thank you.
Okay. I've had a hookup leave because of the swords in my room.
Heard.
I have slept with an actor from Star Wars.
Okay.
I've made out with someone while dressed as Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Fun, right? Isn't that fun?
Okay, tell me about the swords in your room.
I have an elven sword in my room.
Okay.
It's King Thranduil's from The Hobbit. And then I have Sokka's sword, which is a sword made from meat.
Oh, you weren't supposed to see that.
I did a fake yawn that actually went into a real one.
And I want to say that I'm enjoying the sword.
I was
And I
listening
have
about
Sokka's
Sokka.
sword,
I'm
which is made from meteorite. It's like a Chinese sword.
And how did that?
If you've seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, it's kind of like the one that the woman.
I have.
He's talking to him.
I've seen it.
Do you want?
It's on
Do you want to
Netflix
switch?
right now.
Sometimes they have the tassels on the end. I think it's to help balance or
Can
to
you-
distract your enemy. I don't know.
Did this man tell you that he was like, look, I gotta go because of the sword?
He was uncomfortable with the weapons.
How did he express that?
He said, I'm uncomfortable with
the
these.
weapons.
Yeah.
He
He's like,
went-
is that a sword? And he was like, this is a little weird.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it
sucks.
happens. I shouldn't have swords out in my room.
So did he think you were gonna slice him up, or did he think you were a dork?
I don't think he left because dork. I think he left because he's
Potential.
murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were hungry.
And I was hungry.
With the star.
And probably because of my skills. You can probably tell how
No. I gotta go.
I do practice my forms.
You're like, welcome to my room.
Yeah. I'm like, the door closes by itself.
Star Wars.
Yes.
Can you tell me about who it is?
I can't reveal who it is, but they were an alien.
Okay, and how did you meet him? What's the vibe? Like,
I actually met him at my restaurant. He was at one of my tables.
okay. And then what was
And I
the
went home with him later that night.
Booked
That's
it.
awesome. Booked it. And what's the third one again?
I've made out with someone while dressed as Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
No questions.
Great. You're like, that one makes sense.
That one makes
That's
complete sense.
Hilarious.
Amanda?
I'm turning my head to look at Angela. And she looks fine.
Okay.
There's Arasha.
I'll consult the fates for this one. I think the actor is a lie. What do you
The
think?
Star Wars guy?
Yes.
I think a lie's in the details. I think it's either not from Star Wars or it wasn't Dorothy. It was
Dorothy.
somebody else.
I'm feeling
Because I know for Halloween last year, he was Zendaya's character in Challengers. And did do quite a lot of making out that night.
You were
So it could
Wait,
be
so
that.
he definitely has swords in his room?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arasha's really turned off.
I think it's hot.
I just.
Oh, I think it's
I
hot.
think I gotta get going.
Nothing
Hearing
I'd
about
rather have than.
swords.
Are you ready for sex?
Hell yeah.
Amanda!
I think. Okay, I'm between Dorothy, it not being actually Dorothy and being something else, or that the Star Wars guy is not specifically Star Wars.
That's what I said.
I think I'm gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna lock in that the Star Wars story is the lie.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Shut up. Let him go with his gut.
You just have to let them have free will.
Tommy, that answer is correct.
Oh, it was Star Wars. It wasn't
Star Wars
Dorothy.
guy.
It was
Star
from
Wars
Star
guy.
Trek.
I thought so. Oh my
Then you
god.
would have
We're playing dirty.
Tommy, you get to shoot Chance.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Welcome to the video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get to shoot you instead now.
No!
Welcome
no!
to. Do your sword stuff while it was happening.
Yeah, I can block it. I can block
You
it.
can block it. Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, block it with your mind, honey.
Fourth style, water breathing.
Just open your mouth.
That's Demon Slayer.
Look at his face. Block it with your mind. Yeah.
No!
It got on cards and on us.
Tell me actually what happened with the sword guy.
The sword guy, I didn't know who he was. It was from a random app. And he came over
Venmo.
Yeah, Venmo. I was already like not into it. And then he was like, he started to say, he was like, are these swords? He was like, I'm just a little uncomfortable with it. And I was like, oh, that's totally fine. And I was like, you can get out. Because as soon as he got there, I was like, you don't really.
You're like, I'm not vibing. You're not vibing.
If you went into someone's apartment and they had a lot of swords that didn't look as familiar as yours, but like, I'm trying to like.
I think that would be sick as hell.
Chance, tell me about Dorothy.
College, Dorothy, it was with a woman.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
what was she?
And who was the woman?
The guy who slides into the.
Risky business.
Thank you.
I've been to Vin Diesel's house. I have been arrested before. And I once carried a man back into his home.
You've definitely carried a man back into his home. You seem like a caretaker. You seem like, and I bet the man was probably inebriated or something, and you were taking care of him. How's that sound?
Yeah.
We like that.
Yeah.
No, we like
Yeah.
that. The fate like that.
Sorry, they like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, why would you go into Vin Diesel's home?
You make it sound like I broke into it.
Well,
Why would
I
you
don't
go
know.
into his home?
But why would you be in Vin Diesel's home?
I mean, we're all family.
They're all family.
Well, yeah.
Like maybe for okay. Why were you in Vin Diesel's home?
Here's one for you.
So that I had one chunk of time where I had like a gaggle of gay comedian friends. And one of them was an assistant to an actress who threw a birthday party. We went to this birthday party. That actress invited Vin Diesel. At the end of the birthday party, we went to Vin Diesel's
Awesome.
house.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's the story.
Okay, and what was the second fact?
I've been arrested.
For what?
College having a little on me that I shouldn't have had.
Wow. Where'd you go to college?
UCF. Go Knights.
I think that.
Uh-oh.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
We approve.
I think that. I don't think you've been arrested. So
Okay.
I think I'm locking in that you being arrested is a lie.
And that you did indeed go inside Vin Diesel's house.
You did indeed.
Chance, you are correct.
I knew it.
Wow.
You get to spray me now.
Oh,
You get to shoot Tommy.
can I shoot
No, then
Angela
you're gonna
instead?
No, hey. No, not her t-shirt.
I'm
Not her t-shirt.
It'll
favorite
bounce
t-shirt.
right off the
I'm alive. Are you okay? Oh my God. Are you fine? Oh my God. Get this woman a cocktail.
Okay, so what
don't.
I didn't plan on, I was like, I'll wear a tank top because it'll be like easy to get water. What I did not understand is that it would go straight to my penis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ew.
Now you're sitting with soggy bottoms.
I got soggy balls.
Penis. Oh, we weren't ready for that.
It just went straight down into the business.
Show us.
No.
Some people
Okay,
show their babies. these
please let me
videos.
tell you about Vin Diesel's house.
Yeah!
Okay.
Yes.
Is there a car inside?
Does it look like the movie XXX?
So this actress, she had her birthday party and it was like whatever her name is, Chella. And so she threw like a Coachella case, like Seth MacFarlane was there. What's his face? The guy who did Clarity, Zed, I think Zed? Yeah, Zed. Zed played the party.
That's
So I got to, I was just like, you're right here.
Wait, that's
It was a
awesome.
sick party. And then at the end, she's like, we're going to Vin's house. And we were like, what?
We're going to
We're
Vin's
going
house.
to Vin's house. And it's not, it was Vin's party home in the hills, his party home, the second home.
Of course.
The best part, and this is such, my friend and I love this so much, they hired a woman to walk around with an hors d'oeuvre tray, but the tray was a Costco size 25 by 25 Ferrero Rocher tray. And so she'd walk around and go, Ferrero Rocher.
Nice.
Stop.
And we were like, what? Okay.
Like a commercial, like an old school.
She's literally like, Ferrero Rocher.
And like I could reach it from over here.
That's amazing.
Wow.
It's such a LA experience.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Okay, so what is this man that you're carrying?
One day I stayed a little extra long here for no reason and then went home, and it just so happened that when I got home, one of my neighbors was in the parking lot with my other neighbor on the phone to the police for help. And he was like, I don't know what had happened to him, but he wasn't in a good state, and he was like, I can't afford to go, America, I can't afford to go to the hospital, please just bring me home. And he was like, okay, and so he tried to cancel with the thing. Anyway, it was a whole ordeal, but he couldn't get up. And so I picked a man up off of the ground and walked him back. The other guy opened the door for me, and I walked back in and I set him on his couch, and we were like, you're not well, you should probably go to the hospital even though you can't afford it. And he was like, nope. But I saw him walking around the other day, he's doing fine, so.
Okay, good.
But anyway,
To lift a man from the ground is hard.
thank you.
I remember you the next day telling us that story, and I was a little attracted to you.
Thank you.
Well, I'm attracted to you often, every day.
I think you're hot.
Whoa. She always takes it too far.
This category is titled Shows.
Okay.
Yes!
I accidentally slept through the entirety of a show and missed it.
I believe it.
My first drag performance was at church.
I know that's right.
My roommate stopped one of my shows to treat an injury.
Was he in the show?
No,
Where was the injury?
on someone's ankle.
In the show?
Yes.
Someone in the show hurt their ankle and your roommate went,
Yes.
okay.
Brave.
How did the ankle get hurt?
She fell off the front of the stage a little bit.
Okay. Honestly, I believe all of these.
Wow, that's kind of the point.
Bye. Okay, tell me about your church drag performance.
It was a butter dance. I was dancing on pounds and pounds of butter. I would like to do it at Smosh sometime.
What? Do you guys know what he's talking about?
I feel like I'm stoned as hell.
Guys, no, the butter dance. Sorry.
How much in drag? In a dress and a wig, or were you painted?
Dress in a wig.
Dress and a wig, plain face.
Dress in a wig, makeup, not like drag makeup.
Okay.
And what
How
is
old were
the
you?
butter?
I was in college, so 20.
Okay. And did they love that you were in drag, or was it like a?
They loved that I was in drag while I was there, but I was fired from the same place for being gay, for allegedly being gay.
America. And what was the other one?
And they were right. I was gay. Yeah, I'm gay.
It was?
Okay, what show did you sleep through? Was this a more
Shrek
recent?
the musical,
Shrek the musical. Where did you perform Shrek the musical?
Northwestern.
That's where he went to school.
Thank you.
You can't.
He liked that.
All right, I think
Which one do you think it is?
I'm not sure.
He's about to say what
really
he thinks, you
unsure.
guys. I can't hear him.
Right.
it's their show and we're just a part. I'm gonna go with the roommate one.
I have no idea.
I can't say anything. I saw the card, actually.
Is that your final answer?
For some reason, the butter thing feels correct, like the Dorothy one. I'm getting the same lock-in as that, so I'm saying yes to butter.
It feels like if someone messes up their ankle on stage, you hold. Instead of someone, I feel.
But maybe the roommate was
Maybe
just
the roommate didn't-
That's what I'm
really into himself.
I
and
feel
he's
like it wasn't
"I
an
can fix
ankle, and I think the roommate fixed something with the show, but it wasn't. I don't know.
I'm locking in that the roommate fixing an injury during a show is the lie. Locked in. Nice.
Tommy?
Oh God. Can we not?
That is incorrect. I went for the nipples. He did stop the show. He saw that she was in pain and he was like, oh, stop. He was right in the front row. And it was a black box theater. So she just fell off. The stage was this big.
Okay.
And he
So
was
it's
right
just
there.
enough to be like.
And he was like, hold on. And we were in the middle of 185. And he
Good
stopped
for
the show and he
him.
was like, are you okay? And she was like, no. And so then we stopped the show. He could see that she was in pain.
Wow. Was the
Did you
show
sleep through Act 1?
He was in pre-med. What? All right.
Did you sleep through only Act 1?
It was a lie. I didn't sleep through a show.
You didn't sleep through a show.
I've never slept
He's
through a
a
show.
professional.
No.
Not
shows
clapping
are at
for the
night,
roommate.
like I would have to take a really long nap.
That'd be
sleep
crazy
through
to
it,
miss
yeah.
a night show.
Yeah.
And yeah, the butter dance was my first time in drag performance.
It's incredible. Can you tell me about what the butter dance
is
signifies
footage.
and why that's a thing?
There was this art piece in New York of this woman dancing on butter, and then YouTube, someone put Someone Like You over the woman dancing on butter.
Adele, Someone Like You.
It's a beautiful video, and so I was like, I want to do that live for this church talent show. It crushed. It was everyone was. Because you just keep falling, like you can't dance on butter. Like it's just so slippery. And then just someone like you blaring, watching someone try to dance on butter. What? It is art.
incredible.
It is art.
Release
Bit
the
City,
video.
get ready.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming.
We need that on Bit City.
Yeah.
Chance, did you source the butter?
No, so camp gave me a lot of butter from the kitchen.
Okay.
It was
Camp.
It's church camp.
Church camp.
Church camp.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Oh,
good.
you probably crushed.
Oh, I crushed it.
Because otherwise that'd be expensive.
Yeah, but they had plenty of butter.
They had so much butter.
And then I did it again for another church camp. My high school church camp hired me to come and do their programming. And they're like, do you have any things that like, and I was like, I have something.
I've got something.
I've got something.
I've got something.
Killed again. People just, it's so, every time you fall, and you like ham it up a little when you're falling
Sure.
too.
Yeah.
God, they love it.
Did you like hurt yourself at all? Like, do you get
I
bruises
did.
and stuff?
The adrenaline is pumping and you don't really notice it, but then once you, like the next day, you're like, oh my God, I have bruises all over myself. Yeah.
TNTL butter.
You do after your
Challenge
pitch.
pit butter.
Good
challenge
pitch.
pit butter.
I'm in.
Bath
Try not
butter.
to butter.
Butter not.
Mosh mouth, but instead of Shane and Amanda,
It's
butter.
two sticks of
Butter. They just sit there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same views.
That's
Love it.
awesome. That's awesome.
Before I move on to round 3, Chance, we're tied.
Shut up.
And we've both been sprayed twice.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Us too.
Okay. Category is preschool.
Yes.
I got my teacher fired in preschool.
Okay.
I broke a window in preschool.
Okay.
And I was a bully in preschool.
Oh shit. Okay. How did you break the window?
My friend and I were standing in line outside of the cafeteria, and I had reached a point where I was by a window, and I leaned my head back, and it bounced off the window, and I was like, that's fun. And so I got my friend to start bouncing their head on the window with me, because it was like doing, 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 and we did it enough until it shattered.
Wow.
That's awesome.
What was the teacher's name that you got fired?
I don't know. It's preschool.
True.
Do you want to know how I got her fired?
Yeah.
I broke my pinky, and she said to suck it up. And I went the whole day with a broken pinky. And then I went home and I was like, this hurts. And my mom's like, let's go get it checked out. And it's broken. And my mom came in the next day and was like, so my son had a broken pinky all day. Let's talk
Yeah.
about that. And she got fired on the spot.
Wow.
Now he's
And then what was the
broken.
last one?
That I was a bully in preschool.
Oh.
As much of a bully as you can be as a preschooler.
Why were you a bully?
I don't know. I was just pushing a lot of people. Apparently I was a pusher.
Feels like in preschool, the only way to bully is push.
Yeah. I was just kind of like,
Yeah.
I was a big preschool.
Do you feel like you still push people away?
I don't push people away. I push them to their pinnacle.
Wow, I'm
I
a
push
pusher,
people
Katie.
upward.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that.
What do you guys think?
I believe that you got your teacher fired.
Okay.
I believe that. The window with your head is kind of crazy. I'm like, shattering it with your head sounds bonkers.
We think that. No, we think that as well. I don't know if I think that, but
Okay, great. And then a bully, you don't seem like a pusher to me.
Okay.
Even though this is
changed.
preschool you.
Right.
I loved playing dress up in preschool. And we had a costume box, and I loved putting all the costumes. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the window
As the lie.
as the lie.
You're locked in?
Yes.
his face.
Chance, you are incorrect.
Spread! Wow! I've been spread.
I did break the window
With your head.
with my head.
Wow, you got
I don't know. We were just
hit.
going.
Were you nice?
I was a nice baby.
Were
boy.
you nice?
I was a
Damn.
nice
to the
baby boy.
teacher.
I believed
I
in
did
you.
not push.
Did it hurt when you broke the window?
No, and it didn't shatter like.
Okay.
It just went.
Oh.
You know the one where it like.
Oh, I love that.
Like if you're walking on
pre-shatters?
ice?
Yeah,
It's
all
like
you
the
have to do is
opening
like
credits
touch it
of
and it'll
a
go.
show.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
No, I didn't get hurt. It was a lot of fun bouncing my head around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Created by.
That window.
We did get in trouble, but
Oh.
it's fine.
In trouble from the same teacher that you got fired?
No,
Oh.
I think she was gone by that time.
Full circle.
It was early preschool when I broke my pinky.
Okay, got it.
In late preschool. Yeah.
Cool.
Another one that I didn't put in here is that we were all doing jumping jacks as a class, and the girl next to me had a very long wingspan, and her fingernail went into my eyeball, and so I had a cut eyeball, and I had to wear a eye patch for like 2 months.
Oh my god, pirate Tommy!
I was crying a lot
If
because it
I
was
saw
bad.
a little
It hurt.
preschooler with an eye patch on,
Yeah.
Aw.
Anyway, I had a very exciting start to my life.
Are you ready for the last round?
Yeah! We're ready! When's the intermission again?
There is no intermission.
Oh, sorry, you have to hold
I
it.
kind of said that like Obama.
This category is titled Birthdays, because my birthday's coming up. Thank you for the woo.
It's probably already over actually.
Thank
by
you
time
for
this
the
comes
woo.
out, so.
Fact number 1.
Okay.
I cried at an Outback when my parents forgot my birthday.
Oh.
Fact number 2. 4 of my siblings are also Geminis. Fact number 3. I lost a friend over a stripper at her birthday party.
I for real believe the stripper thing. Because
That's awesome.
that's so something that can happen. Where it's just like, because once you add a stripper to the whole thing, then it's like there's a lot to deal. You know, if it's like a bachelorette party and it's like you took it too far, I can see that being real. If that isn't real, I'll be upset. And I want more details after you spray me. So I'll probably get this wrong. How many siblings do you have?
7. And an adopted 8th.
Whoa. How many of them are older and younger?
I am the oldest, except for the adopted 8th. And he's only a couple months older than me.
Oh.
Who were you at Outback with when you started crying?
I went there alone, but then I got a couple friends to meet me.
Oh, good. What'd you get? A Bloomin'?
Of course.
Good. Good. How old were you?
I was in high school, so I could drive myself to the Outback.
Okay. Okay. The thing that I'm stuck on is, I mean, granted, there are families who like, you know, it's our anniversary, we're gonna, and then 9 months later, a baby happens, and so it's always that same pattern of baby. But for them all to be Geminis is
Just 4.
just 4 out of the
4
7.
of the 7, yeah.
So half.
So that makes a little more sense. That makes a little more sense.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
So that would be 5 out of the 7 are Geminis, actually. If 4 of my siblings are also Geminis, that implies I am.
They're just gonna cut that.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine.
The stripper's true. I'm gonna say your parents didn't forget your birthday at Outback.
Tommy, is that your final answer?
I am locking in that the Outback thing is not real.
they're tied, so the stakes are really high.
Oh my
There's a lot
God.
of siblings
This is
that
it.
probably did
Ladies,
forget, right?
this is it.
Tommy, if you get this wrong, we're tied. All gays are equal. What? If
Love
you
is
get
love.
this right, love is love is love. If you get this right, you win, my guy.
Hey, thanks, dude.
Yeah. Tommy, you are incorrect. We both win!
No, Mary, go outside.
Just inappropriate.
Seriously, go.
No, it's fine.
Walk
you
out.
can stay.
You said you were anti-gun.
I had to do it.
Okay. I unfortunately did cry at an Outback when I woke up. My parents were not home. They were at my brother's baseball trip. He plays baseball, travel baseball. Completely woke up alone in the house. Was expecting like a surprise or something. No one's there. Was expecting friends. I thought it was gonna be my first surprise party. Nothing. So then I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta I was texting friends. I was like, do you guys want to meet me at Outback? It's my birthday, and they don't know what I'm doing.
Aww.
And they came.
And some came, yes.
Great.
Yep.
So what was the lie?
The lie, no stripper.
No stripper.
No stripper. I have never been to a strip club, and I have never been to a party with a stripper.
That's crazy.
I mean, a lot of gay clubs, they're like,
Yeah,
but they're
you're
not stripping.
seeing
They're already naked. They're not stripping and they're dancing.
Yeah.
Wow. For some reason, the stripper, I guess that felt so
And
like Honora to
Four
me.
of my siblings are also Geminis.
Yeah.
Psycho. Yeah.
That is psycho.
Well, we tied. Great job. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed Two Truths, One Lie. I hope you enjoyed our stories and getting to know us more. Now, we're gonna sit here until 9 p.m. That's right.
Wait, what?
No one's going
Wait,
home.
our tickets said
No.
7.
I've got a show.
We didn't have
No.
dinner.
Goodbye.
No.
Mary's gonna get sick.
Why am I Mary now?
Okay, bye.
Bye.